Hi, this is Erica Dyer with Incoherent Ramblings of a Crazy Bitch. And Nick, the man who can't stay away from the psychotic women. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know.
Hey, I I'm not chasing them. They just find me.
They
Okay.
find you.
By the way, if anybody wants to hear the other stories about that or have any questions for me or Erica, ericadyerpodcast@gmail.com. And we also have also have links to other social media in our bio, so make sure you go check that out. Um, but yeah, no,
Oh,
it's just
good.
it's just, I keep finding these very like career-driven women in tech. That's really what I find.
I yeah, but she was a little too career driven. I don't even know why she's on, pretending to look for somebody.
Yeah, yeah. But before we get into it, let's
Oh,
let's 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 do the cards. Let's do the cards.
okay, we'll save our affirmations for the end. So let's do who's the biggest pervert. I like this one. All right. Ugh. Ugh, I don't even want to read this. I don't want to know the answer. Have you ever had an erotic dream featuring a family member?
No,
God, who
no.
the hell would admit to that?
Somebody
Oh,
from somebody from Alabama or Mississippi.
that's gross. Let's
That's
do another
that's
one.
who. That's who.
That's wrong. Oh, Jesus. Have you ever had a foreign object inside your rectum?
No, I
Never
want to.
tried, never tried anal beads, somebody else's finger.
No, no, no. But I did buy an ex-girlfriend like a butt plug with a tail on it, with like a furry tail at the end of it.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
did buy I did buy an ex-girlfriend that because she once again she called my shit. She's like, "Oh, I really want this. Like, bet you won't get it for me for Christmas." I'm like, "Don't fucking ask for it because I'll do
Yep.
it." And I
Yep.
had a very nice, it was very nice box for Christmas, and I gave it to her very privately. I was like, "Open this when you're alone. Don't open this in front of family. Please do that." And she did, and she texted me back. She's like, "Oh my God, you did it." I was like, "Yeah, told you I would."
Oh, yeah, you said you wanted it.
Yeah, yeah. So
Oh, God.
yeah.
Well, we have a whole podcast about my ass, so we can probably guess that I'm sure I've had something in there that was a foreign object.
Oh, jeez.
All right, our bachelorette cards. Pockets. Oh, let's see who's messaging me. Yeah, okay. Usually the sound. Oh, I turned this. Okay, I got it. All right. Oh, have you ever fantasized about having sex with a celebrity? That's stupid. Who
Uh,
hasn't?
yeah, really, that's true. I mean, we don't have that kind of time to rattle off the celebrities
I
I've thought
no
about.
shit. It depends on, what I'm going for that time. There's a couple of them that are just so tasty.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
These are stupid. Have you ever had a boob job? No, I have not. All right. Have you had a boob job?
No, not lately. I'm up for, the one next year, I guess. But
Oh God.
I don't know what to say to that.
Okay. All right. We'll do our red cards. We'll do one. Oh. Which friend is most likely to have sex pictures on their cell phone right now? Is it one of them I've met? Let
Oh
me
yeah,
guess. Or is it
100%.
you?
Actually,
Is
no.
it
Well, there's one you have. Well, no, me, I used to. I think I've erased them now since I've gotten the new phone a couple years ago. They've all left. I think one or two might still be on there. I have to check and make sure in folders and stuff. I forget. There's a friend that you've met, the very short, very uh the short redhead who was at the Horror Hound. She sends them out every now and again. So yeah, I
Oh
assume I
God.
assume it's funny because she's married, and I assume she just really wants attention. I'm just like, okay, sure, whatever.
Oh my God. Speaking of attention. So I dated this guy And he had an older or has an older brother. Looks very much like him, very much like him. And he took me over to his brother and his sister-in-law's house. And I'd never met her. I'd met his brother once at a wedding, but never met the sister-in-law. So while we were there, she's like, we're just chit-chatting. Her and I go into the bedroom. She's like, "Oh, let me show you something." And she hands me a pack of pictures, like physical pictures. And I'm just looking through the pics, and it's like her dressed sexy, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, it's cute." And she's a very unattractive, overweight woman. So I'm like, "Oh,
You're just trying to
that's
be nice.
I'm trying to be nice." And as I'm flipping through, there is my boyfriend's brother's junk, like, in this packet. I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And she's like, "Oh, no, what do you think of it?" Yeah. So I told my boyfriend when we were leaving, and he was livid. He's like, "Yeah, she's always trying to get somebody to have a threesome with him, and she's bisexual." And I'm like, "Yeah." Oh, he was livid for the longest time that I saw his brother's penis in a picture. And I'm like, "Dude, I did not want to see your brother's penis. It is fine."
Oh my God.
Uh, oh, which friend would love to be seduced in strange and unusual places?
The really tall one you've met, probably, because we're both single, and we've actually planned like we've actually planned to go on like a singles cruise. I think the beginning
Oh,
of next year.
are you gonna go on the naked one?
No, not the naked. No, I think Virgin Airlines or whatever that company
Yeah,
does a singles cruise, and I looked into it. The weird thing
yeah,
is it gets more expensive the later it goes on in the year, which is weird.
that is
Um,
weird.
but yeah, so like I have to look at the ones like what once we get past the 6 month point of the year, I have to look at the ones that are coming up in January and February and see what happens, and see if we can book it early enough and do it. But yeah, so we're trying to do that. But
Nice. Yeah,
yeah,
that should be a good cruise line.
yeah, yeah. I've heard good things. They're not. I mean, thankfully they're not Carnival. Carnival's just like
I
it's
love Carnival. I mean,
um
it's like low class and trashy, which they fit right in. But yeah, yeah. But for like a singles, go with a friend. Yeah, yeah. You'll have to let me know how that is.
yeah. No, we will. Yeah, we'll try to get that going and see what happens for sure. But yeah.
Yep, I bet you that's a good time. All right. Do you want to tell us about this girl? What happened? I would put it off
Oh
long
my
enough.
God. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let me pull up the messages so I
Sorry.
can get this going. I'm trying to make sure that like it's muted so I can't like type anything in, and
That
then
would suck.
and then she's like, "Well, why are you messaging me?" It's like,
Didn't mean to.
I didn't mean to, sorry.
I don't know why I keep sliding. Mm.
So yeah, I was on I was on Bumble, and I was this was like 2 weeks ago. I
Mhm,
got asking my friend to take newer pictures of me because I've lost weight and I got nicer clothes. So I was trying to get some nice pictures on there. So I got like like four that he had taken of me in my
mhm.
place and around the area. So I put them on a couple profiles I have, and I was just fucking around, and literally like it was horrible because like I haven't scrolled on these apps for like probably like a week or two now. Like it's just been like I'm just bored and I just don't want to do it.
Yeah.
So she 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 found me. I guess I had swiped on her, and then she had like swiped on me back. And since it's Bumble, the women have to message first.
Okay.
It's never the dude. So you have 24. The woman has 24 hours to message the dude back. So all right, fine, whatever. She messages me, I message her. We start talking, and it's okay. It's a basic questions here and there, and she works at some like government place in town that does data analytics for the government. So I was like, okay, yeah, she's a project manager or something like that. She's, whatever. She is from India. She moved here in 2009, to go to college and get a job and everything like that. So she's
Okay.
on her profile, it said she was 37. Um, we're talking things like that, and the whole thing about relationships come up. And I asked her, I was like, oh, she asked me, like, oh, when was your last one and how long was it? I was like, oh, it's about 5 years and it ended in 2018 because I moved to Atlanta. And I asked her the same thing. It's like, and she asked me, why are you single? And I was like, oh, I gave some answer, like generic answer, like, I'm picky and this and the other. At this point, I didn't want to talk to her because I was so like done with everything. I was just like, I just don't want to do this. But it's like
Yeah.
keeping it going and
But
trying.
she reached out to you first
She
because of
did, and she
Bumble,
kept
right? Okay.
asking questions, and I was reciprocal and just trying to answer and
Okay.
ask questions as well, and not keep it too crazy. So this was okay. So let's see, beginning of last week. So it would be, let's see, probably the 15th. No, it was around the 8th or 9th. We'd kind of, in like the first week of talking, and she's like, "Hey, we should go out." And then, just to kind of, when we're talking, I gave her my number, and
Mm-hmm.
I used WhatsApp, and apparently, like, it's one of those things where every Indian uses WhatsApp. Like, it runs the country. The entirety of India and some of the Indians in America like use
Oh
WhatsApp. It's just
gosh,
how things are fucking done.
that's
So I
hilarious.
messaged her on there and she freaked out. She's like, "Oh, are you a scammer?" And she's like, "Oh, send me your LinkedIn." I was like, "That's fine." I immediately gave it to her. She immediately sent me a request and said, "Oh, I sent your request. Accept it." And I accepted it immediately. I was like, "I'm not a scammer. This is
Yeah, yeah.
pictures are there." So, and then and then on WhatsApp, I messaged her. It's like, "Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing Saturday?" I think it was. I said Saturday the 13th. And she's like, "I'm free." And I was like, "Okay, cool. Let's go to I asked her literally, my message to her literally was, where are you located in Atlanta? I want to know so you don't have to, so I can pick a place between us or nearby so you don't have to
Yeah.
drive very far." That was the message. I didn't want to be creepy and be like,
Makes sense. Yep.
yeah. Once again, I asked her what part of Atlanta. I didn't ask her address. I asked her what part.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Just to
yep.
be,
Because it's a big fucking city.
it's a big
Yeah.
city. Also, I didn't want to, be like, "What's your address?" So I can come pick you up. But like, I didn't want to do that. I'm not,
Yeah, yeah.
first safety reasons. If you're meeting a guy for first time, I don't want her to be uncomfortable. So,
Mm-hmm.
so I picked a place that was near her. It was like Marlowe's Tavern or something, in Tucker where she's at. And I was like, okay, let's meet at let's meet at 8 Saturday. It's like, all right, cool. She agrees to it. We kind of chit chat here and there, and then the day comes up, and she's like, "Hey, can we do 7?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's fine." And then an hour before, she's like, "Hey, I'm not feeling too good. My social battery's drained, and I don't want to go out." I'm like, and she's like, "Can we do like a video thing?" I'm like, "Okay." But then she sends me a video. I don't know why. She sends me a video of her and her friend at her house watching some movie and like fucking around or something. I was like, "Oh, your social battery." I thought to myself, "Your social battery is drained, but your friend's over at your place." Like this,
Mm.
this is already like a red flag.
You didn't tell me that one. You just said that she had said she was drained and
Yeah,
just
well,
didn't want to do anything.
I wanted to
Yeah.
wait till we did the podcast to tell.
Oh, oh, yeah.
So like
Uh,
immediately I was just like, all right, that's 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 a red flag.
mm-hmm.
So then we do a little video call, which already pisses me off because like she's like, all right, let's do it at 8, and then like I message her at like 8:05. It's like, where are you? She's like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
taking my makeup off. I'm like, whatever.
Why?
I don't know why. It was
That's what
so
I didn't get. She's doing this video call to try to what? I mean, you would think she'd want to impress you. That was fucking nuts.
yeah. I guess she didn't want to catfish or whatever, but like
Mm,
it was one of those things. Right, and also like, well, also going back to the question about like dating, why are you single, things like that. Her answer was, she ended a 2.5 year relationship. She ended a relationship 2.5 years ago with some guy, and the reason she's single as well is because of career was one of the answers she put, and then like she's also like a bunch of bad relationships. So like once again, red flag. Which, like,
Mm.
I understand the career thing. I get it. I really do. But like, if you want to start something with somebody, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I understand the whole. I understand. I'm sympathetic to the career thing and women doing the career and doing the jobs. Like, that's not. I don't care if she's got a good job or not. That doesn't deter me from wanting to date her.
Yeah.
It's just that if you want to excel in your job more than you want a family, then that's a decision you've made. Like, you're an adult. You're allowed to have that.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know. So so that's fine. So, and then, like, luckily the restaurant, I didn't make a reservation because it wasn't one of those ones you could. It was just kind of like a bar grill kind of deal that was nice in the area. So we do our little phone call. She gets on at like 8:10 or 8:15. I waited like a full 10 minutes for her to take her makeup off. I was like, Jesus
Mm.
Christ, lady. Like, no wonder your problem's dating because you can't keep, like, you're still like Indian Standard Time or whatever it is. Like, it's fucking terrible.
Okay.
It's really bad. It's just like, if we say we're gonna meet at a time and you're gonna be late, just message me or whatever, say you're gonna be late. It's fine. But
Yeah.
like,
Yep. Yep.
keep with it.
Yep.
So, what is it? We get on the phone call, and the first thing she says is, "Wow, you're cute." I'm like, "Thank you." So I was like, "All right, that's a win."
Yeah.
We talk for like pretty much 30 minutes, and just kind of go through it or whatever, and ask questions and stuff, and what are our intentions for this and things like that. Because I assume she's 37, I'm 38. She doesn't want her time wasted, so I was like, that's fine, I get that. And so we end the call, and then I messaged her the next day, and she's like, yeah, I had a really good time talking to you. When are you? And even on the call, she's like, how about we do Wednesday? She's like, I'm free Wednesday, Thursday after evening to do anything if you want. How about we do that? And I was like, oh, let's do Wednesday.
So she brought it up. Okay.
She did. She did.
All
She brought
right.
up in the call. So then that Sunday, let's see, I can tell the dates on here. That Sunday, the 14th. I messaged. We're talking, about talking to her, and I'm like, how about and if she even says, oh, no need to pick a place that's closer to me. We can do a place in between, so we're not driving too far. And I was like, okay, cool. I'll pick a place, in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I find a place in Brookhaven that is in between us, and I find a Thai place, and I make a reservation for 8 on that Wednesday. And I say, hey, this is the place, this is the time. Are you cool? She's like, yeah, yeah, that works. That works. I'm like, all right, good. And I send her once again. I make sure, like, I put in the messages like, are we good for Wednesday? Are we good for? I put in the entire details. Are we good for, what is it? Wednesday the 17th
Mm-hmm.
at 8 p.m. at this location. I even sent her the address and the whole. It was a very long, like, fucking detailed message because, like, I want to be very clear with what I'm saying. So
Mm-hmm.
there's no like miscommunication.
Yep.
And she's like, yeah, that's cool. That's great. Okay, good. So I go to my workout class that day, and I get out, and she's like, are we still good? Are we still good to meet up today? And I'm like, yes. And like, already when she asked that, I'm like, this is gonna be a problem.
She was looking to see if maybe you wanted to cancel. So
Yeah.
maybe
So,
it was
like,
already on her mind at that point.
yeah.
Okay.
So, okay. So then I'll read the messages from that time on.
Okay.
Okay. She says, still good for today. I say, yes. Are you still good for it? She says, sure. I need a drink. LOL. And I say, great. Same here. Then
All
ar-
right.
then at 4, she's like, can we do 6? I'm very tired and worried if I take a minute to sit, I'll crash. And then I send back immediately, no, let's not do it. And she says, are you upset? Question mark, exclamation point. I want to meet you. I'm
Well, no
trying.
shit.
And then my answer is just frustrated with the constant rescheduling.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, 7 it is, I'll see you there. And I said, I already canceled the reservation.
Yeah, forget it at this fucking point. She obviously wasn't that interested.
Yeah, and then she's like, "Are you interested in meeting at all?" I rescheduled like once, and I said I was. It says, and today I just asked if we could meet earlier.
So
That's
that's
not
rescheduling.
that's not
Yeah.
and then she says that's not even a reschedule.
Yes, it is.
And I said I already wasn't a fan of meeting today, and she asked why. So I said I had other plans. Like, I made up something about meeting with friends or whatever. And then her thing was like, I don't know, man. I know how to prioritize what's important, but we've not even had our first meeting yet. I'm a successful woman with a busy career. We just
Oh,
rescheduled once. I'm
fuck
still open
her.
to meeting today. And I said, I understand, but I wanted to meet Saturday, but you didn't want to do that. So you suggested Wednesday, and I canceled on my friends. I made reservations, and you wanted to change it again. And then she says, I'm sorry, what would you like to do? I'll buy you dinner and make it up to you if you'd like, or brunch on Sunday. And I said,
Sorry.
there's no need for that. I just don't think we should continue this. And then
Yeah,
she, yeah. And then she said, well, I hope you find someone more on your level with no real career,
oh, good God.
real career demands. And she put a little smiley face. Sorry, Charlie. And I said, have a good one. And it ended there.
Sorry, Charlie.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, 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 no. This bitch. Oh, I understand the importance of a schedule, but I am a profession, I'm a businesswoman. Fuck her. I don't know. God damn, the entire, if you did date somebody like that, the entire relationship would be revolved around them.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
But
And when you said, you know what? Sorry.
But I love how even you noticed that she rescheduled more than once. She said I only rescheduled once. I'm like,
Yes.
come on.
No,
Come
no, no,
on.
no. That was yes. Not only did she reschedule more than once, but she was late whenever you did your video call. Now, I didn't realize she had friends there earlier, but when we talked about she wanted to like cancel dinner but still do the video call, but she was going to take her makeup off. I told you that's fucking weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you're trying to impress somebody. This isn't a hookup site you're on. This isn't like Tinder. This is,
No.
you're really trying to look for a partner.
Yeah.
But let me take my makeup off and what, sit in my pajamas? I don't fucking know. And then so she wasn't that interested, but I told you she might be self-sabotaging because at that time, had I known she had friends there, I would have said, no, dude, she just had other plans. She
Yeah, I
just had
didn't.
other fucking
Yeah,
plans.
I wanted to see her for the podcast, and also I kind of didn't remember until we were talking about it as well because she sent me the video, and I was just like, oh, God, whatever.
Yeah,
But
she came up with other plans that she'd rather do. But then for her to pull that shit on Wednesday, that's bullshit.
yeah, like a midweek date is weird. Like, I'm not weird about that, right? Like a midweek date is very odd, right? Like a weekday date is weird, isn't it?
It's more of like a meet and greet. I'll do it to get it over with, but you're not going to do anything afterwards. It truly is just going to be dinner, maybe a drink, maybe a coffee, because everybody has to work the next day.
Yeah, that's okay, good. That's what I was thinking. I was just like, that's an odd thing to do.
Yeah, she was setting it up for failure. And
Yeah.
then she got pissy when you said, okay, no longer interested. What the
Well,
fuck were you supposed to do?
I think well, no, and I think here's the thing because I've seen this happen to friends sometimes as well, and just in general in life. Because when a woman gets rejected, she gets very like
Mm-hmm.
very angry
That's true.
when a guy rejects her. Like guys are used to getting rejected. Like it's part of fucking life. Like you just know it's gonna happen. You expect it every turn of everything you do. Like you're gonna get rejected. It's just how it is. So when she got rejected, I'm sure she got a little miffed and
Oh, yeah. Well, you could tell with the text messages she was miffed.
yeah.
Because if she wrote how you read it, if that's what she wrote, oh yeah,
Oh no,
I'm a
I'm reading them.
businesswoman. I hope you find somebody without a career or what. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I read them word for word. I have them. Yeah, I have
You
them here.
dodged a bullet. You dodged a fucking bullet with that one. Um, she obviously is not interested. Maybe she's a lesbian. I mean, she's obviously not interested in
Probably.
meeting anyone because you can't even say it was you because you hadn't met her yet.
No, and I was, once again, I was making the effort to pick a place.
Yeah.
make the time. And
Yep.
once again, the first place I picked was literally in the town she was in
Yep.
Tucker, Georgia.
Yep.
And I picked one that was in the vicinity. And the address was like, Tucker, whatever. And I made sure it was there,
Mm-hmm.
so this way she didn't have to drive too far.
Yep.
So
Yeah. And it wasn't even like you hadn't even really had a ton of conversations with her, like in depth. You never even had a video call with her yet.
yeah,
So yeah, she's just fucking nuts. She doesn't want to be with anyone. And she can blame her career all she wants. And when she ends up being 60 years old and still just fucking working, good for her. I hope she gets what she wants in life. At least I can say I've had kids.
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah, yeah,
I'm just, I may die alone, but I've had children.
yeah.
God, yeah,
Well,
she
also
wasn't
like
that interested.
yeah, and also like I'm sure she, and like, she's around my age, so she's part of the culture of like
Hmm.
um of the first generation immigrant kids who like you're forced to, well, some of us are forced to like be doctors and lawyers and engineers, and if you're not, you're
Hmm.
not something, and if you don't do it by a certain time, and then like also the weird thing is I've talked about this before as well, you're never allowed to date before 25
Yes,
in our
yeah.
culture, and then all of a sudden like when you turn that age you're supposed to get married like immediately. It's just like you have no experience, and you've been and every time you try to like get a girlfriend in secret or whatever, which is a whole fucking other thing, and they find out, they scold you and be like, oh, break up with her, she's never allowed to the house, or you can't do this, that, and the other, you can't be seen with her. Like it's a whole fucking thing. It's a
And
whole
then
fucking thing.
suddenly your mom and them are going to hate her because, how dare you date her
Yeah,
queer.
basically,
Yeah.
basically. So it's just kind of like whatever. Yeah. Yeah,
Oh
that's
God, that
yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
sucks,
it's
man.
it's
Because I was
very
excited I thought maybe she was in the same town. This would be perfect. Somebody, at the very least, you could, somebody to hang out with, or if you wanted to go do something, go to dinner.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and then she pulls this bullshit. I don't even know what she was fucking thinking.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she has not, I don't think she's taken me off of LinkedIn
Well, and
as
see,
far as I know.
With Wednesday, she must have came up with better plans for Wednesday night that she'd rather do. And that's why she wanted to meet you earlier.
Yeah, probably.
Mhm.
I'm thinking that as well, and it's one of those
Yep.
things where it's like
Yep. Maybe it was
um
another guy. Maybe she was gonna do
two dates, possibly.
2
I mean,
dates.
that's possible. I wouldn't have been
Yeah.
offended by that because like I don't know shit about her. We haven't met or anything, so yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, that's
Yeah,
fine.
but the other guy should have been the earlier date. You already had plans.
Whatever, man, whatever. But no, yeah,
Oh god.
she's still following me on LinkedIn. Jesus Christ, that's funny.
Oh,
Um,
well.
yeah, and she hasn't blocked me on WhatsApp, so
Oh
it's still there.
god.
Yeah, and she didn't unmatch me on Bumble. Like she's still there in like
So
the
maybe she's just kind of like, what the fuck just happened? Because like
oh,
you said,
I'm
some
sure
women
she's
with
dude.
rejection.
I'm sure she's given the screenshots of her text messages to her coven of friends, and they went over it with a fine tooth comb. I swear to God, I'm sure they've looked at my Instagram and like just combing it for all kinds of shit. I am sure they have. They're taking screenshots of it.
Oh
They're talking
god.
shit about me. I am 100% sure that's what's happening.
Oh, I love it. That
Yeah,
is
I'm
awesome.
100% sure. Oh yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure. They haven't. I mean, I haven't. I'm checking my stories for who watches it, and it's nobody that I don't really know. So it's kind of like okay, so
Oh god.
they haven't just like randomly popped into my stories or whatever, or anything like that. So yeah, so
Yeah. Oh
but no,
man.
I haven't gone through the apps in like a couple of weeks just because like I don't want to.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like it. I don't want to deal with it. It's just yeah, I just don't want to
I
deal
don't
with it,
blame you.
man. Yeah, yeah,
I don't blame you.
and actually, what is it? I had to go meet I had to go meet mom in Chattanooga to bring her some stuff from Atlanta that she doesn't get normally. So we kind of hung out in Chattanooga for a bit
Mhm.
Tuesday,
Okay.
and I finally told her about the girl from Boston.
Did you?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I didn't give her all the details, but I told her like
of course
it
not.
just ain't gonna work.
Yeah, but was she excited that you were looking and meeting? women?
No, I told her that
Oh,
like I was like it was
done.
emotionally exhausting dealing with this one, and I'm gonna take a
Yeah.
fucking break.
Yeah. Oh, she was probably very unhappy.
She was. I mean, you could tell she was kind of down about it, but I was like, listen, like this one was, all over the place and
Mm-hmm.
this that, and the other and
Yeah, he
stuff.
really
And
liked her too. Yeah.
yeah, I did, but I'm glad like I recognized the red flags in this one early before anything gets
Yeah, she was
further.
very, yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
No,
Yeah. But
nope, there shouldn't be that kind of drama within the first, time meeting. Yeah.
yeah, it shouldn't
You
it
save
shouldn't
that
be
drama for later.
yeah, it shouldn't be that difficult to meet to find a place to fucking eat and meet up in Atlanta. That shouldn't be a problem.
Yep.
And if you're that into your career, that's fine. Maybe meet somebody at work,
Yeah.
who's into the same stuff.
Yep.
But yeah. I don't know, man.
Mm-mm-mm.
I don't know. I don't know.
Damn.
But yeah, I'm very much done for a bit for sure. Like I'm not gonna get on these apps and do any swiping anytime soon.
I
So
would say I'd get on the apps, but I probably won't. So I can't even respond to the one guy that was really seemed interested in me. I'm like, I don't feel like calling him back. And I really liked him too. I really liked him and had a great time talking
you
to
should have
him.
you should you should have called him back.
It's too late now.
No,
Be
it's
kind of
not.
weird now. It'd
No,
be weird now.
no, it's not. No, it's not. Trust me. With no, with dudes, it's different. With dudes, it's different. You call him out of the blue, he'll love it. Trust me, he'll love it.
I thought what I could do was be like, oh, I forgot you texted me. I'm so sorry. How's your trip going?
No, definitely do that because he'll know you. He'll know you forgot. He'll accept it and just be happy you texted him. Trust me.
Yeah. No, I didn't forget. I think about it every day. I'm like, man, I should have,
You
but
should. You should text. You should definitely text him. Yeah.
well, I'm just like, it's that self-sabotaging. I'm
Could
off
I? Could I?
work
Could I? Could I?
and
Could I kind of coax you into doing it right now?
you sound like my therapist. So I was going to therapy once and I I
Oh my
uh
god.
I was him hawing about reaching out to Troy Gerke about the thousands of dollars that he owed me, which he still fucked me out of some of it. But in her office, she had me pull out my cell phone and send him a text message while I was sitting there. She's like, it's your money. What's wrong about asking for your money back? I'm like, oh, that's true.
Could I coax you into pulling out your cell phone and texting him right now? Can I mean, I'm just asking if if it's cool that we do
I
it on
really
on
I really enjoyed being with him. But I guess the thing is, I don't know, it's that self-sabotaging thing
okay.
because I got crap going on. I mean, yeah,
Text him. Do it. Do it.
nah,
Do it. Come
no,
on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
no.
Come on. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Let's see.
Do it.
What should I put in here? Let's make sure I text the right one.
Yeah, make sure you text him. You
What
don't
do
want to
I
end
have him?
don't want
What
to
do
end up
I
with
have him under?
you don't want to end up with a random dick pic from somebody.
Oh God. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about something real quick here
Oh
too.
God.
He wasn't no dick pic though, but
Oh
so not
jeez.
too exciting. Oh, there he is. Okay. Oh gosh, it's been almost 2 weeks since he texted me. What should I put?
Sorry, got hung up with family stuff. Just now being able to text you back.
Sorry, got hung up with family stuff. Just got a chance. Just got a chance to text you back. Hope your trip is going well.
Hope your trip is going well. There you go. Yep.
Is going well. All right, sent.
All right, good. You did it. You
Oh
did.
God, I'm so nervous. I just had such a great time with him, but here's the, it's like
It's yeah,
I
no,
got all the yeah.
I'm with you. Like even going to go see the girl in Boston, I was just like, I really enjoy my time in my place. I
Yeah,
really I really
I like
enjoy my
this.
alone time, and it's just like,
I do too.
yeah.
I do too. And it's like, you know,
Oh man.
but then again, like the whole weekend I did nothing.
Yeah.
I didn't go anywhere. Well, I did go to a garage sale with Kathy, but yeah, that's it. I didn't do
Get any
nothing.
new antiques? Find any cursed items that you bought that now makes your house haunted or whatever?
No,
Okay. All right. Good. Just checking.
no,
Just checking.
no. But no, I was gonna tell you about messages. So oh, did he already respond? He did.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. See, I told you. I told you.
Perfect timing. I was holding my phone, taking a picture of my rig when you texted.
There you go. You're welcome.
And I'm gonna forward this to you. The like he was truly taking a picture and and my message is at the top of the picture. Okay, so I better text him back real quick.
Well, I mean, give it like 10 minutes. It's fine. You can give it like 10 minutes. It's okay.
Okay, so I'll wait.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. No need to do it like ASAP, but at least, like he's
I'll give it just a couple minutes.
Oh yeah,
Because
for
I don't
sure.
I don't want him to be
For
like,
sure.
well, bitch, you just texted me and I responded in 30 seconds.
Yeah. Nice. Okay.
How's
All
the
right.
trip?
There you go. See?
Yeah, it like literally popped up when he was taking his picture.
I'm glad I coaxed you into doing it.
Oh my God. I do. But you know what? I'm still in that like, oh my God, I got all this money I got to put into my house. I got all these fucking cats. I and see the problem when I'm off work too long, I start, what do I really have to offer him? I mean, come on now.
Well, also here's another thing that women don't understand. It doesn't take like guys, they're not asking for a lot. We really aren't. It doesn't require a
Obviously,
lot.
he's not.
No, in all honesty, like we're fucking simple. We are ridiculously simple. Like apparently it baffles some women at how simplistic men are. Like it's just they can't grasp it, you know. Oh man. He
Uh,
texted him
yeah,
back.
he did. So he the one buddy of his that I met because he was, at the comedy thing, he said his friend and I are working on the thrusters. I'll try you later tonight if you're around. Sounds good. What should I say? Sounds good.
Sounds good. Hope to hear from you then.
Hear from you. Should I say later or then?
Oh, later. Let's say later.
Later.
Yeah.
All right. There we go. God, it's been almost 2 weeks. I need, now I'm like, damn,
Yeah,
I
see,
gotta get
I
my
told
hair
you.
colored.
I told you. Guys are simple. If you text him back, he was gonna answer, and he did in like 30 seconds.
Because it just, it was one of those things that when he texted me, because I go to bed so early, and he was on his way driving from the West Coast to the East Coast, and I go to bed fucking early. And he's texting, and for him, it's probably, you know, fucking 8 o'clock. For me, it's like 11. I'm ready for bed. And I was just like, oh, I'll respond to him later. And then I had shit come up, and then it's like, oh, and then before you know it, a few days passed, and I'm like, well, now it's just embarrassing. Now I can't text him back.
But see now, well, no, that's why I gave you the out. It's like family stuff happened, and like that's kind of like a coverall. Like that means a lot of things. Of course you're gonna have to come up with a story on that one.
Well, what could I say? Now I got to think of family things.
I don't know. Say some year. I don't know, something with your kids or.
I always use my sister. I can use my
There you go.
sister
There
as
you
an
go. There you go.
excuse.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
That's what that one job that I wanted out. I'm like, oh, my sister's sick. I
There you
gotta
go.
go.
There you go.
Family
Yeah.
emergency.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I told my sister, I'm like, oh, by the way, Rhonda, family emergency. You're on your deathbed. She's like, oh, okay. Because she like is always sick. If I ever want somebody that's like on their deathbed, it's her.
Yeah.
Oh God.
But no, that's a coverall. Family stuff. When you say family stuff, it's just like understood. It's an understood excuse.
Oh my goodness. Huh. I don't have any more trips planned out that way or planned for that way. Oh, but then there was something else I wanted to talk to you about. Okay.
Yeah, well,
So,
something about dick pics or something like that we talked about. You were going to like go into.
well, they weren't dick pics per se because I never looked at them, but two things. One, because you gave me access, like I can get into the Facebook for Incoherent Ramblings of a Crazy Bee.
Yeah.
And read messages and stuff like that, which I don't bother. But why are people messaging that? I mean, have you ever looked at them? Are they garbage? I mean, what are they messaging?
No, it's usually just hackers and things like that who will message things about saying like, oh, give us access to your it's always somebody who's fake Facebook like people. They're like, oh, we're Facebook, page management, da da da. Give us access to your page so we can help you like do something. And I'm
Oh,
just like, whatever, fuck you.
okay. Yeah, because like I noticed like three of the four now say there's no name for the Facebook
Yeah,
or for
because
the user.
because they found out they were hackers and they deleted their accounts. So
Mm.
yeah.
But the
Yeah.
one is like, is anyone available to chat? And I'm like, who are these people?
Yeah, they just want to give you, because they'll send you a link for something and then you click on it and it hacks your entire computer. Like that's usually how it is. Yeah. Yeah, I don't mess
Ugh.
that. It happens on my boss's page as well too. The one I run for her.
Okay.
And oh yeah, I'll get it on my phone and it's like, answer this person. You have a message sitting in you have a message sitting in this page for 3 days now. It's like, I don't care.
Okay.
They'll always have some extreme things saying like, Facebook page management team or some bullshit like that, and it's not that person.
Mm.
So that's usually how it happens.
But this is another thing. Let me switch back to my page. So I had talked to you about somebody that I had met a few months back when I was in LA, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they are still messaging me and they're probably listening to this podcast. So here's a heads up for you men out there. Women don't want to hear you just haven't had it done right. Oh, hell no. I get
Oh.
so fucking irritated when guys say that shit. Because because ever since then, it's always been like, oh, hey, maybe I should have given you some. Well, didn't ask for any, so it's okay. Or just very sexual messages. And sometimes that happens. And I get guys get confused because I am very outgoing. I talk about a lot of shit. I laugh a lot. My comedy's very sexual. That doesn't mean I can't get laid and I need you to throw me a bone. I'm like, yeah, because they again were like, hey. It's like, no, I'm good. Don't even think about it anymore. Oh, well, you just haven't had it done right.
Oh my
And I
God.
said, that is a very male, in quotes, thing to say. That just irritates me. And then, of
Yeah,
course, I
yeah.
was joking. I was joking.
Yeah,
Mm.
there's always that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because they want to stay in your good graces so you can answer their messages. Yeah, I know. I manage my boss's Facebook as well, and we'll get like whenever she gets friend requests, it's usually I will never let the dudes in unless it's somebody who's married and somebody who has like a good amount of connections
Oh,
in her circle.
that's a good idea.
So this way that there's none of those, and I don't have to keep like deleting them and like taking. Oh God, it's so dumb.
Hmm.
I guess dudes being horny just never ends. Like it just happens until you die.
Yeah. Well, I'm like, well, first of all, if you're married, that's a turn off, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Even if you're not married, that's a turn off. I'm 50. But yeah, it's just a class thing. Oh, I got kitties fighting on my porch. Simon, you gonna get them? Are they fighting? Go tell them stop it.
Um,
My Siamese isn't happy. He wants to be outside fighting.
oh God. What is it? Even when I was on like Bumble, I kept seeing a couple of women who were married and who wanted like a third person to be part of their thing.
A thruple.
Yeah, or they wanted to pick up a guy on the app who was clean and they wanted it for their husband to watch while like, a guy, banged her out or whatever. And I'm just
I
like,
just
Jesus
have never,
Christ.
I'm not going to judge
Oh my
consenting
God.
adults that choose to do that because I do know um at least one couple in a polyamorous relationship, but that's just not for me, man. No, that's just not for me at all.
Yeah,
Nope, nope, nope.
it's a little rough.
Yeah. Mm, mm. Especially if you're in a polyamorous relationship and you're with somebody that's married and only their spouse isn't part of their your polyamory and causes a divorce. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that is very unfortunate for sure. Um,
Yep.
but I don't know. It's interesting to see that stuff on there just because I'm just like, how many people are gonna fall for this, or how many people are they gonna
Yeah.
like let in, or what's the deal with this? Like, I don't know. It's very strange. It's very, very strange.
Yeah. But no, and I like this guy. If he was single, I'd, you know, I'd probably flirt back, but he's married. I've never been married, probably never will be married, but I do respect the sanctity of marriage. And yeah. No, I will not sext. I do not. I do not flirt like that.
Oh
So,
man.
but yeah, that whole, I can't even tell you how many guys I've had say that about oral sex or about, vaginal, anal, whatever they want to put their dick in. There is like, you just haven't had it done right. No,
Oh God.
no, I'm quite sure I have. Just not interested in you.
Oh
Because
jeez.
trust me, if I couldn't contain myself, then it would happen.
You'd order one offline.
Yep, yep. But no, so we were talking right in the beginning about how many subscribers we have. Um, and you said on YouTube we were up to what, 422,
420, yeah, 420, yep.
420? Um, any more downloads on like Spotify or anything like
Let
that?
me check that real quick. But yeah, you can go and talk about what you've been doing and stuff like that.
Oh my God. So dude, I get so like fucking psychotic. So this weekend I'm like, okay, so I've ran ads before, just like boost my post for I've started posting on TikTok and I started I boosted some posts on like um Facebook Reels and Instagram. So I did that like all at once, I did them all at the same time. So it kind of boosted. And then I was like, how did like that one bitch that can't come up with her own fucking content that basically just stands there in the mirror stealing other people's content and never knowing how to close her goddamn closet door. I was trying to make my screen bigger so I could see what was in her closet. And I'm like, how did she come up with over 1 million followers on Instagram and over 2 million on TikTok? So this is fucking psychotic. I did this for hours. Well, one of the things with followers, like on Instagram or with TikTok, a lot of these people, oh, you follow me, I'll follow you. So what I did on Instagram, you can see who somebody's followers are unless they have their pages private.
Yeah.
So I pulled up the list of her followers and I hit follow, 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 follow. I followed like, I don't even know how many of her people on Instagram. And then I went to TikTok and I'm like, okay, so a lot of these could be different followers. So let me do this. And I'm like, at 2 million people, I wouldn't know which ones might respond. So I went to her TikTok page and I pulled up one of her recent posts that had a good amount of people like it and comment on it. And then I went to all the people that had comments, like, follow, like, follow, like, follow, like, follow. And from there, it increased my followers. I mean, on TikTok, I now have 2,339 followers.
Jeez.
Because again, you follow people, they'll tend to follow you. And especially these people that were following her because like some of these people, I couldn't read the comments because some of them were like, you're so pretty, or, women are horrible. And I'm like, follow, you comment, you got to follow, follow. So then I'm really fucking psychotic. So then I went to Facebook. So what I did on Facebook is instead of following, I found there's one particular person that has, again, we're looking for somebody that like one of these influencers that have a lot of followers and stuff like that. So I know this person personally. So I went to their page, pulled up their list of followers. And this time, because I didn't want to follow them, because quite honestly, I don't want to follow them. But I'm thinking these are probably thirsty men that are following this young lady because she's showing cleavage pics and shit like that. So again, probably about 1,000 of them. I would click on their view profile and like the first post I saw. It didn't matter what the post was. Could have been they changed their profile picture. Could have been they post something about their dog. I didn't give a shit what it was. I opened up the view profile, like, back, view profile, like, back, view profile, like, back. I did about 1,000 of them. And a lot of these thirsty men then turned around and wanted to follow me. So on Instagram, I'm so psychotic.
Oh my God.
And then when I ran the ads, I made sure when I ran the ads, almost every reel now or every ad has the hashtag Erica Dyer podcast or Incoherent Ramblings of a Crazy Bitch or Incoherent Ramblings of a Crazy Bee, depending on what it's running on. But yeah, I'm up to I
Oh my
earned
God.
thousands on all of these things. I know. I got to figure out how to get the followers on Snapchat up. But yeah, I'm over 4,000 followers on Facebook, and those are people that follow me. I'm over 2,000 followers on TikTok, and most of these have just been like in the past week.
Yes. Well, I don't know what you did, but we jumped a lot. It looks like, let's see the statistics
I'm a
for the
networker, man. I
no,
network like a mug.
no joke. We're at 2,000 all-time downloads.
Mhm.
and we're popular. Let me put it this all time. Let me do that. Okay. Yeah, we're a little over 2,000. Our our biggest market, the states, the top like 5 states are Indiana, California, Virginia, Texas, and New York.
Oh, that is good. Indiana.
Yeah.
Wonder why Indiana's so big now.
Probably because whatever links we have for the podcast are in you and in where you are. That's why it does that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because then when I was running the ads,
Hmm.
um, yeah, because let's see, which ones do I run ads? I ran one, two, three, was it 4 ads? 5 ads, 5 ads on TikTok. And so each of them, of course, then I had the hashtag for the
Yeah.
podcast.
And the biggest platform we have, or that people listen to us on, is Spotify with like 30%, and then
Okay.
it's like Apple Podcasts with like 28%. So,
Hmm, nice.
yep.
Well, and there's some other ones. I got some ideas. Did you see the video of well, you liked it, so I don't know how much of it you actually watched, but those shoes that my son was wearing.
Yeah.
So that building that I bought in Columbia City and it was filled with a bunch of crap. Those are shoes that were in that building. I think they're for weightlifting. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what exactly they're for. I've seen them before, but I forget what exactly they're made for. It's odd.
Yeah, I don't know what he ever did with them. But yeah, so I'm trying to find. I keep rubbing my eye because like I'm gonna do this other video. It's why I got the ring light. I got to figure out how to try to do it. Um, I got these eyelashes that are not growing like a normal eyelash below my eyelid, but it's growing out 3 of them that are growing right on the eyelash line. And so they're poking my eye. They're like growing straight up
Oh my God.
instead of out away from my eye. They're poking. So yeah, I got 3 eyelashes right now that are like rubbing my eye and it's itching so bad. But I want to try to figure out. I got this magnifying mirror because now I'm trying to think of this shit. I got this magnifying mirror and I got to figure out how to record because I'll have to pluck the eyelashes, is what I'll have to do. And I've plucked eyelashes before when they've gotten at odd angles, but this is the first time that I've had them like rubbing my eyeball like this.
That's wild. That's
Yeah,
wild.
tell me about it. It really is because honestly, I couldn't see it without the magnifying mirror. Now, once I saw it, once I'm like, that's a fucking eyelash poking me in the eye. Like, um, then I could, then I noticed it. Like when I turned my eyeball and it's like you got the whites of your eye, and I'm like, yeah, there's that fucking eyelash poking me in the damn eye. And since then, 2 more have sprouted up. But it's because I use Latisse.
Oh.
Yeah, it's that eyelash serum that makes your eyelashes grow.
Yeah.
But one of the things you gotta be careful of, it'll fucking make any of your hair grow,
Yeah.
like any of your hair.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh well.
But no,
Um,
that's probably why we've increased so much is because God, I sad to say, but I probably spent a couple $100 because I wasn't doing anything. Like first thing getting up, I would like post on all of the sites and I tried posting 3 times a day. Um, and then I ran ads on all of those.
oh
So
wow. Yeah, no, it's working. We're getting up
okay.
there.
I don't know why, because it's not like, we got any money coming in from it, but I was trying to read, it's like when could you start making money from these? And it's like, I think it's Facebook or no, Instagram, you have to have 10,000 followers, TikTok, 10,000 followers before they'll run ads. Like anybody will want to post an ad on your, and then, YouTube though, it's only 100, right? Or a thousand,
Well, it's
right?
1,000, but it seems like we can also monetize at 500.
Oh, is it because of based on views or,
It's based on subscribers actually.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
But we don't have that many subscribers, do we?
We have
Oh,
420. When we get to 500,
okay.
we can then get to we can then apply for that. But we also need like 3,000 watch hours, so that needs
Mm.
to happen as well. But that'll
Oh, well.
happen. Yeah, that'll happen over time. It's fine.
Yeah, it's not overnight. I get that.
Yeah.
I'm not a very patient person. I like results.
Oh, of course, definitely, definitely. Um, have you been seeing this question online that I've seen in Instagram and stuff? I think I may have sent to you as well, where like these people are asking women on the street, would you rather be stuck in the woods with a bear or a man? And they're
Oh.
asking all these women, like, would you rather be stuck in the woods with a bear or a man? And all of them seem to be saying they'd rather be stuck in the woods with a bear.
Mm, well, I don't know. What does the man look like? I mean,
See, that's yeah. Well, I mean, and like I'm sure all the videos are edited to make to make certain results, but it seems like whenever they ask women, they're just like, oh, I'd rather be stuck in the woods with a bear than a man because like men are
mm,
dangerous or whatever is what kind of their answer. But I'd also like I think they're skewing the video and making it
and only getting yeah, because
yeah only
a
getting the
bear isn't going to help you build a fire or dig a shitter. I mean, they're not gonna.
yeah, and they also and if they're hungry enough and you piss them off, they're gonna eat you alive.
Yeah,
Yeah, they will rip you
I
apart
just said.
while they will rip you apart while you're alive and eat
Mm.
you. So that's a thing too.
Yeah, they must have edited that because I can't believe everybody would say a bear unless they were trying to be funny.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's like it doesn't make sense from a normal perspective. But also, they could be asking it like a college campus as well. Too.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Oh, men are evil. They're
Yeah,
bad.
that's kind of the consensus as well. It's just kind of like they're just like, yeah, men will do all kinds of things to you. The bear won't do anything. It's like I don't know what Woods or what National Geographic you've watched, but that's just not true.
Oh God, that reminds me. So today, Gutter Dan, that's the actual name of his company and how he talks on the phone. Gutter Dan. He came out to tell me how much it would cost to clean my gutters and to put seamless gutters up. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna be honest. The gutters haven't been cleaned in about 12 years. Last time I dated. That they haven't been clean since I've dated anybody. So like, I'm gonna be honest. They have not been cleaned. Oh God. Yeah, this I, I'm gonna have to fork out so much goddamn money. I need a new foundation. And an electrician's gonna be coming next week. I have a light switch when I it's nothing recent, so it's not like the place is gonna burn down, hopefully. But I flipped the light switch and where it goes into the ceiling at the top, sparks flew out.
Oh,
So
that's
well,
fun.
I'm like, don't turn that switch on.
That's
That's
fun. Jeez,
ever call somebody, I guess.
that's terrible. God, oh yeah,
Yeah, I was like, what the hell was
yeah.
that?
Please don't set your house on fire, please.
Yeah, I actually, because it actually happened like a couple months ago, but I just never called an electrician. I just don't use that light. But yeah, for like the first 24 hours, I'm like, anybody smell smoke? Anybody smell smoke? Because I'm like, I don't with those sparks, I did it. Like, do I have like a slow burn up in the attic or what? I'm like,
Yeah,
ugh.
yeah.
But we're still here, so but yeah, I did very much adulting this weekend. Very much
Yeah,
so.
no, I just went to a science fiction film festival and watched some stuff about AI and other things
Ooh,
as
I bet
well.
that was
So
neat.
that was fun. It was good.
Was it?
My friend messaged me Wednesday. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing this weekend?" I'm like, "Nothing." It's like, "Oh, you want to go to this film festival that's in town? I'll give you free tickets." I'm like, "Yes, I will."
Yep, yep. Now did he go?
Yeah, no, yeah, he was there
Or
too. He was there because he had to do a talk about AI and
oh, nice.
it's like where it is and where it's going and how we should use it ethically and things like that. So
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, and he also runs a nonprofit here in town where he gets like underprivileged kids to like into new technologies like NFTs and Bitcoin and AI and things like that. He teaches them all this stuff so that they can be ahead and get good jobs later on, or at least be interested in things that are happening and you know study hard and get good jobs and
Hmm.
in those get good jobs in those emerging fields. So he does that. But no, it was nice to see him and nice to party with him a little bit and
Good.
watch these really really fun movies and talk to the filmmakers and stuff. So it was good. It was good.
I wish I knew more about AI and all of that. I just don't.
It
Um,
is wild.
I
Um,
seems like it.
Another friend of mine, John, he has made some AI music. As
Really?
yeah, there's like two services now. I think one's called Udo, yeah, UDO or UNDO, I think is what it is. And you literally type out the lyrics, pick out what style you want, and it'll like manufacture the song for you. And he has actually made his own account on Spotify and has had a couple of songs up there already.
What the fuck? Really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's very it's very strange. It's good though. It's good.
Hmm. Let's see if I can find it. Because we got to create like an intro song. I wish we could use that one.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
take it
yeah.
that lady never replied.
No, she didn't. I'm gonna message her again later this week and see what happens. So
Speaking of messaging someone again, I take it Felissa or Jessa Flux didn't respond.
well, no, that's actually my bad because I was dealing with this girl and trying to figure out the weekend and stuff like that. I completely
Oh,
forgot to
okay.
message her back. I actually messaged her right now um about doing the podcast again. So yeah, I messaged her
Okay.
again.
Okay.
So yeah,
Cool. Cool.
and she's obviously very busy working on a lot of projects. So
Yeah.
I don't try to
Yeah.
like bombard her with messages at all. So
So I was thinking because I was daydreaming a lot this weekend. I'm like, first of all, I want to do that Hallmark Lifetime type of movie. I want to do that. We got to figure out how much money that's going to cost and got to get a script. But I don't know if I could write that kind of script.
oh no, I got a couple friends who could write something like that.
Okay.
I even have a friend in Tennessee who could probably write something like because he writes a lot of like YA stuff, young adult novels and
Okay,
things.
that's yeah. And actually I really do like those. But
Yeah.
then I was also thinking, oh, well, we could do like a Peacock show. Now bear with me here because my mind was just I was daydreaming. Erica has potential and do like 6 episodes. And each episode we get somebody like I look like I do now, where my hair's grown out, where it's gray, my eyebrows are gray, I got fucking gray eyelashes, my nails aren't done, I'm dressed like a slob. I did shower today though. And we pick somebody for each episode, like Jessa Flux, August Kiss, somebody for each episode, and they give me a makeover. Erica has potential. And then we could try,
I
so
love
we
that. I
bring
love
them
that.
in and then we could do like an interview. So part of it would be like in the beginning, talking to them about their career because everybody that's selling stuff for themselves, let me put myself out there. And it could be like, it doesn't have to be long, a 30-minute episode, until, it gets picked up by network. I was daydreaming.
Well, I mean,
And
the thing
yeah.
the thing I've heard about is like, and I try to keep my nose to the ground about these things. I know Tubi's looking for shows as opposed to movies now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because see, that was, and my thought with this was people love reality. And I know I can fucking clean up nice. I know when I'm, just relaxed, people are like, God, Erica kind of looks like shit. But I know I can clean up nice. I just don't bother. So I'm like, it would make it fun where we would then go on a shopping spree. So I would let like Jessa decide where she wants to take me shopping in how she wants me to do my hair, how she wants this done. and through the whole thing, talk to her about her career. How'd she get into the movies? Kind of like an interview
Yeah.
while I'm getting the makeover. And then at the end, this was what Jessa's idea of me was. And then the next episode with somebody else.
Yeah.
I just thought that would be cute. People love makeovers. I'll tell you, women, especially women, because a lot of reality shows are watched by women, because we see ourselves in it. Those
Okay.
makeover shows, um,
That makes sense.
yeah, though, especially those makeover shows. Now, not so much because they've done away with that particular kind so far. Do you remember the one called The Swan?
No, I don't remember the Swan.
Okay. So years ago, there was one called The Swan, and it was this reality show where they had like a competition and people got to compete. And these people that were competing were getting different types of plastic surgery until at the end, the Swan was the one that had the best outcome. And it, of course, with the way that we then kind of flipped as a nation, where it was like, love everybody and love the body you're in, and so you're fat and ugly, we love you, they kind of did away with it. And a lot of these people, some of these people that were on the Swan, they felt very pressured. A lot of the weight loss shows, they felt very pressured to starve themselves to lose the weight. I can't remember. Oh, The Biggest Loser, that was another one. They actually had people that were had some health issues and stuff afterwards, because they basically starved themselves to try to lose the most weight so they could win that competition.
Yeah.
So by just doing hair, nails, clothes, makeup, stuff like that, there's no danger to uh harm. But a lot of women, they'll look at that and be like, oh, I like how Jessa decided how Erica should do her hair. Maybe I would go lighter or darker. Or I like the clothes that August picked out for Erica. I think I'm going to go shop at Nordstrom, or I'll go shop at, the Goodwill, because we found something good there. It would be wherever they'd want to take me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
thought that would be fun.
Yeah.
I just thought that would be fun.
Oh, no, no, no. I like that idea, and that's very feasible. That's very feasible because to do a show like that or to stage it is easier than you'd think.
Yeah.
Because like I already have the mics that I can attach to all of you, to both of
Hmm.
you, and then like we can go wherever we need to get clothes. It'd just be like clearing it with like whatever store would be the problem, I think would be, and then even then that would be fine. I'd probably need me and another camera person to get like 2 shots of just, that's about it.
Hmm.
And then to do the reveal, to do the makeup and the hair and things like that. And editing it wouldn't be difficult because you're editing it like a reality show, and those are just like
Yeah.
really, those are chopped to shit, so it's easy.
Yeah.
Doing the interview stuff in between would be easy. Yeah, it's one of those things that would just take time. It would just honestly take time, and I would probably do 6 episodes.
That's what I was thinking, was six.
I do 6 episodes, like 20 to 30 minutes, for sure, maybe 25 minutes, just to kind of keep it in that nice, realm.
Hmm. Yep. Yep.
And yeah, I mean that would be fine. That would work as well.
And even if, like, depending on where they were at, I could fly them to Atlanta, or you and I could fly to them. It just depends on who we would have. But that's
Yeah,
that's just something I was spitballing, was the kind of like more of a fast, like you said, um feel good, like
yeah,
lifetimey, hallmarky kind of show. And then I started thinking, God, this is so stupid. So stand up in that 2, 3, 5, if you're lucky, 7 minutes. Well, 7 minutes, I'd be fine. But it's the shorter amount of times I have difficulty with, because I'm more of a storyteller,
yeah,
because I could talk for hours. And I was like, why the fuck don't we produce like a one woman show? We could rent out like a little club, fill the seats with, you know, hire actors if we had to, and then I could just do like a comedy special,
Yeah, that's
my
easy.
own little
That's
comedy
yeah,
special.
there are lots of actually the place we did the film festivals, like the Limelight downtown, that's a small place. You have there's a stage there with like seating and lighting, and you could just do it
Mm-hmm.
there. You could rent that out for a couple hours. We just get some cameras and the mic
Mm-hmm.
stuff, and then just yeah, we would probably need 3 cameras at the most, and we just shoot it and we edit it together, and then we put it out on anything. We put it out on YouTube or whatever, and then just
Hmm.
that's it.
Yeah,
You have
see,
your
that's what
special.
I figured. We could take pieces of it, and of course we could do it on like TikTok or whatever, but then
Oh, of course, yeah,
yeah,
definitely, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, not that I'd ever be big, but I would have an easier time with the special. I mean, because I'm a storyteller
But
and you could
how long would you want to do it
oh,
for? Like,
less than it'd have to be less than 60. I was actually looking it up. A one woman show or a one person show, they're around 60 minutes.
okay,
So if we wanted this on something like Tubi or Peacock, because a lot of these things, and I'm saying those because Netflix and Amazon and them are starting to produce and put out, the big names,
mm-hmm,
the comedy specials.
yeah,
So, and of course, Tubi and Peacock, they're not going to be able to afford some of those bigger names. But if we had a comedy show, a comedy special, um, might get a chance to put it out there.
yeah. I know. Oh, definitely. And
It's just my thought.
I would definitely cut up that video and put it up online as much as
Mhm.
possible,
That's what I
and
was
just
thinking.
show the jokes and kind of like preemptively be like, hey,
Mhm.
we got this comedy special, comedy show, come watch it, or
Yeah.
go buy it off of something we got for like like a rental fee, like $5 or $6, so people can go watch it for a little bit, and then they're not it's on like a they're not having to pay $20 for it or whatever. They can go
Mhm.
watch it on something for a decent amount of money, for sure.
Yeah, but
But
those are the 3 things I was thinking about that would be easy to put together. That weren't gonna be like, "Oh, we need a big, $50,000 budget to put this out."
no,
I was
I mean,
trying to think of things that
no, the comedy special thing, that would be probably the easiest and the quickest turnaround, I think, because
okay.
it would be, I mean, obviously it would be on you to write the jokes, and we'd probably need,
Mhm.
um, we'd make sure your set is tight, like
Yeah,
real
I would
good.
have to. If I knew I had an hour because and I've done it before. I do it. You guys like if I really get on a roll, it's actually in my mind I'm transitioning from one topic to another. And
Hmm.
I find that transition part and that's really what I would do. I would just have to this is what I want to talk about and boom 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 make my outline and get it like you said tight. But those are the 3 things I was thinking of.
Yeah, yeah, and yeah, like I said, we'd probably have to hire 3 camera people for the special,
Mhm,
and then we would just edit it down, make sure it looks good from the three camera angles, make sure the sound's proper, get you doing some crowd work at the end there for about 10-15 minutes or whatever, and then that's it. We'd cut it to
yeah,
60 and make sure the angles are good and everything, and then we'd cut it up into pieces and put it on something to sell for sure. Either we'd sell it there, or sell or give it to Tubi or whatever. We'd figure
mhm,
it out.
yeah.
And
Well, I was trying to think of something to keep the momentum going and try to, I don't know, try to retain people's interest. I don't know. Yeah, I think I
I
could
know
do it.
your comedy special. I mean, the comedy thing you did at the camp there the second time around was hilarious. That was really good because you literally just start out with you literally start as soon as you got to the stage, you're like, we're gonna talk about anal. I'm just like, okay, we're listening. Let's see how where this
Yeah.
goes. And you did the whole act, and I think you even threw yourself on the floor a little bit there too. So it was.
Yeah, I'm a very yeah, it's I am a very visual person. I like to move.
Yeah,
Um
yeah.
but yeah, okay.
No, it was really funny. I still like watching because it was just like you really got into it. It was really good, and you did
I
your.
really wish somebody would have recorded the one when I was in that competition
Yeah.
because it had 2 more minutes on it and I thought it was better.
Mm.
But this one I was happy with too. This one, because it was the same stuff. I just cut out some of the fluff. Um, but yeah, I don't know. It doesn't look like I'm getting that job in Atlanta I told you about, that contract.
Oh,
So,
that's terrible.
eh, but I have another interview on this Thursday for a position that's remote. Uh, and once in a while in Chicago. So I'm like, yeah, that's good.
That's
That'll
not
work
bad.
too.
That's not bad for you.
Yeah, that'll work too. It's more money, so
Oh
sure,
yeah,
I'll
yeah,
take
yeah.
it.
And you can. I think you can drive to Chicago, right, or not?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
I would
Okay.
drive.
Okay.
That's what I told that's what I was telling the recruiter. I'm like, because they wanted somebody local for those times that they had class and they wanted somebody to come and teach. And I said it's a 3 hour drive. I
Yeah.
I consider, like if we want a day trip, we go to Chicago. And it's an hour time difference. So let's say I have class at 10 o'clock. I would actually stay home and just leave my house at like 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning because I have that 3 hour drive, but then there's an hour time difference. So I would actually get there an hour early. I would get there about 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Mm-mm.
No. No. Yeah. That's yeah. I think the comedy thing is feasible.
Good.
Definitely.
It would just be trying to fill that audience. I would have to know how many seats. And then, because I hate, and I know some comedians that have done this, that have done specials. I have a friend that was actually hired to be in the audience for this one comedian. His show was on Tubi TV. And I actually knew two of the people that were in the audience that were actors. And they were pulled up on stage as if, okay, so we're gonna pull people from the audience, and it was the actors that
I
they
know.
pulled
Okay.
up
I know.
there.
I know what to do, and don't get weird about this, but I know what to do. Okay.
Okay.
We make you an OnlyFans account, but for comedy, not for anything
Oh,
else.
Jesus.
Only for comedy. Only for comedy. That's all we do. We only make it for comedy. That's all we do. That's what we
I could
do.
see how many people would be like, yeah, okay.
That's all we do. It's your we make it explicitly clear. It's Erica Dyer comedy special, and they buy it, to get a
Actually, that would probably work. Erica Dyer comedy special on OnlyFans.
yeah.
Oh, I could be the naked comedian. No, they already had that chick take her top off. Did
Oh,
you see
okay.
that video? She was doing stand up after who's that comedian? Bert somebody or other, I think, that always takes his shirt off when he's doing his comedy.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I know what you're talking
And then
about.
so that woman after him, she took her shirt off and was up there with no shirt on. I'm like, hey, good for her. But damn it, she did it first. I'd do that.
But that's what I would do.
Oh.
I'd advertise it and put the OnlyFans link there to only the comedy special, nothing else.
That would be fun though. Yeah, I was thinking this weekend, I'm like, man, I gotta go back to work because I can't get by on my looks evidently. But I'm like, how can I make money in the entertainment industry?
Yeah,
Because
that's
I've
what
been yeah, it's hard.
yeah, that's what I would do. I would do it that way because
Okay.
you can we can run the clips for everything and then put the link in the bio of all the stuff, and then everybody can sign up for OnlyFans, and it's not difficult. It's not a problem. It's an established platform, weirdly
Hmm.
enough, and we can use it for not porn.
Not porn. That would be my tagline.
Yeah.
Not porn.
Yeah, exactly. And then people can, buy the special and cast it to their phone or whatever, cast it to their TV through their phone or whatever they're doing. And I think with it being non-porn, they'll put it on like OnlyFans TV or something as well. So that could be a thing too.
Oh
Um,
yeah, 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 yeah.
because I think they have their own app on Android or something. I have to look into that too. And you can like certain things they'll put up that are not obviously porn related that that they can put up on their TV app. So that's a thing. So no. The only thing I would do for the actual event, I would make it free so everybody can show up. That's what I would
Okay.
do.
Yeah, yeah. And I had thought about making it free. Would I have to pay people to be there? I hate to do that, but
I mean, I would advertise it like
it's free.
yeah, it's free comedy, free 1 hour comedy special being recorded, whatever. Come in, be there this time. That's all I would do. I would just advertise it in the area you're doing it in, and that's it. Whoever comes in comes in. Obviously make it a small venue so it looks like it's full.
There is an OFTV. I'm assuming that's
Yep.
OnlyFans TV.
Yep, that's it. If
Okay.
it's a blue and light blue logo, that's their logo.
Yes. Okay.
Yep. So,
Okay. What's the name of that club that you said is a fairly small club that
it was Limelight Theater in Atlanta.
Limelight Theater, Atlanta? I guess you might. Okay. Yeah, because I'm trying to think of the biggest crowd I've had it was a little over
God,
300
I just went to OFTV and the first thing I see is a comedy thing on there right now.
because we were talking about it.
Yeah, it's right,
Fuckers.
it's right there, right. Well, it's on my computer, it's on my phone, it's on the computer, but it's like, yeah, what is it? Go back. It's LMAOF.
Oh,
So yeah, they
they
have
took
them
our
on there.
ID.
Well, I
Okay.
mean, it's not. I mean, well, no, here's the thing. It's not a bad thing. It's just that um, comedy can happen on there, so that's good. That's good to
Okay.
know.
Okay.
That's good to know. And obviously, if let's see, they have
Yeah,
a
I
comedy
see
thing.
it. LMAOF. Okay.
Yeah,
And actually, Whitney Cummings is
yeah, I see her. Yeah, I see her on there too. So there you go. There you
yep,
go.
because that was another thing that I wanted to do this comedy camp for because I am a very, what do they call that? A very blue comedian. And I've tried to get away from cussing and talking about anal and all that. I'm like, God damn it, there is a place for me. You know? But there are comedians who that just is their comedy, even women.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So
Whitney Cummings is one of the ones I remember watching very young, and her stuff was really good. Her stuff was very good. I even watched her show, I think, when it came out.
mm,
Um, and it was pretty funny. It only lasted 2 seasons. I thought it was pretty good for a sitcom at the time. I enjoyed it. Um, but yeah, I know she has her own podcast, her own YouTube channel, and things like that. But I'm glad she's using OF for comedy. That's good. So there you go. We
yeah.
have we have we have we have a template to follow.
Yep, and her special is just under 55 minutes.
There you go. There you
Yep,
go.
and if you click on it, they actually have Burt Crashner on there, and oh yeah, they got comedy on there, so that would work.
Yeah.
That would work. I would just have to come up with a make sure my set was good, and let's see how many seats are in the Limelight. You know that's on Decatur Street?
Yep, it is. I was just there. Let's
Oh,
see.
that's funny.
Comedian exclusive city roasts plus more exclusive content every week. What city should I roast next? $10 a month, not bad. Yeah. Jeez, yeah. So it's all just your comedy stuff on here. Wow, okay.
That's actually a good idea. Like you said, people could pay a subscription fee.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, we could do subscriptions or we could just make the subscription for free and they have to pay for your
free.
special for that's like,
Yeah,
four or
yeah.
$5.
Okay.
And this way, they have it, they can watch it. You got the clips on there as well. Like we can do a whole thing. And you don't have to show your butthole. That's the important thing.
Yeah, exactly. No, see, but that's funny that OnlyFans is coming out with other things. And actually on their first page, the of.tv, they have some God, what was this? Like original content too, like shows,
Yeah,
like shows.
yeah, they do. Originals. I'm looking at that right now.
Yeah, I was like, what
Mismatch,
else?
Rise and Grind, House of Sims, in real life.
Now, some of them
There's a
seem like
catch.
they might be a little sexual in nature, but they're not all of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Unlocked, so it seems like they're trying to brand themselves as not just a sex site. Good for
Yeah, I
them.
mean, which that was their original intent, honestly, was like to just make it another Patreon. That was their original intent.
Yeah, okay.
Because that's just how it is. Let's see. Okay, mismatch. Each week, host I can't say her name, finds out if she can make sparks fly between two different OnlyFans creators in just one afternoon. Wow, that's an interesting show. Let's see. What's the price for that? Oh, it's free to subscribe. Let's see. OFTV is a free video platform originally. Original content by OnlyFans. Download the app. Okay, so that's not bad. That's interesting.
One of their categories is podcast. You guys should consider putting world-class bullshitters on there.
Yeah, that might be something we do. Really, well, I mean,
I mean, you guys
speaking of
already are on
speaking
video.
of which, if you look at the podcasts they have on there, they're all very risque. They're all very risque. Like all of
Sober sex. Like you got to
yeah.
have a podcast
Oh
about
my
sober
God.
sex. Oh, that's
Let's
funny.
see, streamer Ketty, literature. I think that's the one we were talking about where she's reading sex stuff and doing ASMR, breathing or whatever.
Oh my God.
What in the actual fuck? Holy Randall Unfiltered, Sexy Funny Raw, Mandy Sachs TV, Iced Mocha, The High as Fucks Show, Danny
Sherry
Daniels,
DeVille? Good Lord.
Sherry DeVille. Yeah, she does a lot of MILF porn right now because
I can see that.
yeah,
She's
she
like almost naked.
yep.
Was she making coffee or something there? I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah. Yeah. So we would not do well in the podcast realm because it's just all
Yeah,
naked
this is
females.
very sexual. Makes me think I should probably do my hair a little bit more or something. Yeah, they wouldn't want this podcast on there. There'd be nothing to watch except for some cats.
There you go.
Hello, Peanut.
Yeah,
Oh God.
but no, we could definitely put your comedy thing. Two girls, one blunt. That's interesting.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, we could definitely put your special up here, and people could come through and pay a little bit for it.
Okay. Okay.
So
So,
we have
well,
we have a plan. We have a plan.
yeah, because I'd like to do something because actually I have a lot of movies coming out this year. As a matter of fact, a lot of good movies that I am like stoked about. As a matter of fact,
Let
on
me know when they come out and what they are, so I can grab them and make you a reel.
oh, okay, okay. Yeah, Wednesday I'm supposed to fly to Texas to finish uh cheerleader elimination and we're doing cheerleader elimination. There's some reshoots and then a pickup shot for um fuck, my mind is going blank. Um a pickup shot for Silent Night, Bloody Night 3,
Okay.
and then that'll be out this year. But the ones that I'm really like, I cannot wait until they come out. New Fear's Eve should be coming out in the next few months, and then The Town Without Halloween that should be out
Okay.
later this
All
year,
right. All right.
and then Amityville Turkey Day. And I only really like that one because I'm on the table, and I'm only saying that because it's in the trailer.
Nice.
But um yeah, and The Hard Place. A Hard Place.
Okay.
I think that one, I think A Hard Place, The Elder Hunters, mm, those will have my best acting in there because I really, really tried on those parts. Yeah. So I
Okay.
can't find The Elder Hunters. I can't find it anywhere. So
Hmm.
I don't know if it's not streaming anywhere, if it's only available by DVD. I don't know. I haven't seen anything about it, so I don't know.
Yeah, they should. God, you know what? I love independent film. I love artists, but god damn it, they're the worst at fucking social media. I swear to
Yeah,
God.
I like
Like they cannot promote themselves. They're like, nobody's watching my movie because you haven't posted in 10 fucking years. That's why.
Yeah, I know it's done because it was in a competition. It
Yeah,
was shown at a festival.
they're the fucking worst at promoting themselves or like doing any sort of sales or anything like that. They're the fucking worst. Like even the guys I'm working with, I love them to death, but they're just like, well, our movie's not getting watched. I'm like, because you guys are not making posts, you're not selling stuff, you're
Yeah.
not constantly like keeping the machine running. It's
Yep.
not it's not rocket surgery. This is easy shit. And
Oh,
then
you
they
know, yeah. Yeah.
and then they're like, well, I don't want to do it. It's like, well, then don't fucking complain.
Then hire somebody. Pay somebody $10 an hour to sit there for a few hours a week and just comment on social media. Put stuff
Yeah,
out on social
yeah.
media. I know Jason Horton, who did A Hard Place. I've noticed he's really good at this. So uh throughout, like the last year, he's put many, many posts on. He has a couple different Facebook groups. Um, when he was doing the fundraising and all that, he's now going back to those old posts and responding to some comments or updating comments. So, and if you've commented on a post and somebody replies to your comment, even if it's a year later, it then comes up and says, "Oh, hey,
Yep,
you
yep.
gotta," he's going back. I've noticed that he's going back and commenting on all this shit. He must be spending time, going in there and just commenting because it's pushing it back up. It's making people see it again. Um, I was like, oh, that's actually a really good idea.
Probably what it is then. I know my buddy bought a script from Sean Donahue called Screw Year's Eve, and he wants to get that done this year, so I'll see what happens with that. So
Nice.
yeah, 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 yeah. Me and my friend are gonna edit it probably because the guy shooting it doesn't want to edit it because he's gonna be working on something else.
Mm,
So it'll be me and another guy, probably working across town trying to edit this thing to, until we're done with it. So
yeah. Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, it should be interesting, should be fun. If there are any parts for you, I'll make sure to give you a call.
Yes, let me know, let me know. Even if I do get this Chicago job, mostly I think I'm gonna be remote, but, it'll only be a few months. I only anticipate, 6 months or less,
Okay.
which is how my jobs usually work and how I like it.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
yeah, if anything comes up in those movies, I'll let you know
okay.
and you can, come on down to Atlanta.
Absolutely. Yep, 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 absolutely.
Yeah. But no, let's keep talking about this comedy thing. I like it and I think it can be
Okay,
done with the platforms that are available that people
okay,
know about already and that we can get something done for sure.
okay.
So let's keep that on the
Yep.
back burner and let's work on that slowly and get that going.
Yeah, I'll just start trying to, because here's some pictures here. Oh yeah, I've been in front of bigger crowds than this.
Yeah.
How many seats is that? That's not that big. Um, yeah, it's just trying to keep it, like you said, tight, and so I can transition. So, okay.
Yeah, that's all it would
Oh,
be is just keeping it a solid flowing, 60 minutes, 55 minutes, whatever it is. And then, you can go and like start talking to the crowd and make crowd work or whatever it needs to be and
mhm.
just, keep it going.
Yeah, because my struggle with like the open mic and the stand up, you only got a few minutes, which that's fine. I can be funny in a few minutes, but um it's trying to keep it clean because that's one thing I'm just not a clean comedian. I'm just not. I'm dirty. And that's like my standard everyday way of talking. I mean, it's me.
Yeah, no, it's
So it's
fine. It's entirely fine.
so I just need
Um,
to embrace it.
yeah, you just need to embrace it. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure if you looked at the Instagram of that place, you'll see some of the stuff from the festival, like Fiction Fest or whatever it was, that happened this last weekend. So
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at some of their pictures right now. Cool. All right. Yep. We'll start trying to make a plan of that and make it happen. Make it happen. Because like you said, that would probably be the easiest and the quickest.
yeah, and then here's the thing: if you end up making a little bit of money from that or whatever it is, or you get recognition or whatever we do from the social media stuff, then you can do your 6-episode makeover show.
Yep. Yeah, and it's not just a makeover show. Like I said, be like an interview too, because I
Yeah.
think it would be fun. I think it would be fun for viewers to be like, oh, well, this person does an OnlyFans account. What the hell are they going to make Erica look like? You know, I'd be like a big Barbie doll that they can just make me. They could just make me do whatever they want.
It would be fun. It'd be definitely fun to do.
Yeah.
It would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, but I would just have to try to decide who we could get on the show.
Oh,
We'll
definitely.
just have to make some ideas.
Definitely.
Okay. All right. So
we'll work on these ideas because they're feasible. They're not outlandish. We're not making you the new Luke Skywalker or something, so it's fine.
yeah, exactly. No, I just want to have fun. Oh my
Okay.
God. Yeah. So my kid, my youngest, him and some of his friends were here the other day, and they said something about my podcast. And I'm like, you guys don't listen to my podcast, do you? And they were laughing. They're like, yeah, we listen to your podcast. He doesn't like it though. My son, I said, you guys shouldn't listen to my podcast. That's for adults. And the one guy goes, I'm 21. I'm like, I don't care if you are 21. You're not an adult. You're a child to me. You're not allowed to listen to my podcast.
Which is true, which is very true. Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh man.
So if they're listening now, you're not to listen to my podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh God.
Don't listen to the podcast.
Oh shoot.
Oh man,
All
that's funny.
right. Are you ready for the affirmation?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. Let's do this affirmation. Peanut's putting me to sleep. He's making me all warm. All right. Let's see here. I'm almost out of affirmations. I'm going to have to order some more. Or I guess I could look them up online too, but all right. Fear is an asshole. That's your affirmation. Fear is an asshole.
Yeah, that's 100% true. 100%
That is 100% true.
Yeah.
Fear is an asshole. And
Yeah.
on that note, if anybody has any questions, comments, concerns, want to give us any ideas, you think for shows, ericadyerpodcast@gmail.com. And follow on YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, Instagram. I'm not going to name them all, but there we go.